Facebook, I mean, Zoom's doing it again. They wouldn't let me get on. I just breathe. Everything's good. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is January 11th, 2022. January 11th. That's right. That's right. And we're making an interesting version today of what Patty made last week, but I'm excited. And I'm a little out of sorts. Okay, my glasses are over there. All right. All right, all right, all right. I know. Did you take your supplements today? I am now taking a new medication, well, a new thyroid medication. I feel like I'm in a commercial. It's this newer version of everything. It's gluten-free, it's dye-free, it's this little tiny thing. So now I have to remind myself. So if you're taking any kind of medication, I take iodine, I do all that stuff, but I have to take that. And there it is. Whoop, and there it is. And the lighting's kind of funny today, right? It's because I didn't, oh, there it goes different. Cheers. Need more water than that. Cheers. I got something kind of cool in the mail yesterday. Two things. One is this. 11:11 with Jenna. 11:11. Thank you, Lee Cooper. Thank you, Lee Cooper, also for your, I need new lights. I need a new light and a new cable for my microphone blew up. So hold on a second. Thank you. And I'm wearing my K. Smith sparkly necklace. So I feel all good. Patty Lohman commented on your live video. William D., good morning. Go public. Yes, ma'am. I know. I need to find my stickies. Need to find new stickies. Post-its. Edit privacy. Go public. So tonight, Dr. Andrew Rader will be here. Tomorrow morning, we're going to have Will's picks. Bill's picks. Whatever you want to call it. We got to come up with a better name than that. And that means he's going to pick a show from the archives, and that will be on tomorrow morning. And I'm going to watch it. I'm excited to just sit there and watch it. And then tomorrow night, community night. And then Thursday morning, Michael Keel. Thursday night, we're having an animal parade. Cats, dogs, birds, iguanas, whatever you have, come be part of the party, the parade. And then Friday morning, Armando, and Friday night, Displaced and Share, and Saturday morning, one more Saturday morning with Jeff Metzger, and Saturday night, one more Saturday night with Gary Lambert, and Sunday morning we have AJ, and Sunday night we have Poetry Glam, and Monday morning we meander and do yoga. Remember your Ujjayi breath? Monday night we meditate, and Tuesday morning, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens. Patty Lohman in the house. That person. Oh, did you get your hair trimmed?
Yeah.
Wow, it's pretty.
A lot.
A lot. You sure did.
A lot.
That's not a trim. That's like, wow. That's really.
Well, it was almost like 1 3/4 inches. It was getting so long, it was annoying me. Can't be annoyed. I get to that in between stage where I want to let it grow, but then it's becoming, a burden to fix it. And then I get aggravated and just say, cut it off.
I don't know.
Lop it off.
Yeah.
So anyway.
How are you, birthday lady?
Yeah, I'm okay. I talk to my girlfriends, and nobody can believe the numbers, including the taster. He can't believe his numbers, so your mind stops, I think, in your 20s, and I don't think you ever get over that. You think you're in your 20s and you can keep doing the same things you did in your 20s. Here's to my 20s. Actually, my 30s were the best.
Really, your 40s and your 40s weren't like fun?
No, my 30s were good. And then, I got divorced in my 30s. And then
My 30s were really great.
My 40s were great because I was dating younger men. It was wonderful. So I'm, so yeah, I've had all good decades.
Well, tomorrow, we are going to breakfast. Hi, Michael Keel. Michael Keel is here. April Bruce is here. And William.
Hi, Micah. Hi, April.
You're going to breakfast.
Hi, William. Sorry. Yes. Two of my girlfriends are going to, we've been going to these two restaurants that are very, they have the dividers between the booths and they wear their masks, and they've been very, very cautious, and they did not close down, even though Illinois had said to close down. They formed a coalition of all the restaurants in the several county area, because if they would have closed, all of them would have been out of business.
Sure.
So they decided that they were all going to stay open, and none of them got fined. None of them were told to close, which shocked me. But they took such extreme precautions that now that everything opened up again here in Illinois, we've gone back to these two restaurants. So one of the two restaurants we'll go to in the morning.
How fun.
Just for breakfast. Yeah. My other girlfriend, Franny, she and her whole family have COVID. And her husband has been very, very ill for the past 2 to 3 weeks, and but has not been hospitalized. They all had their shots and boosters.
Well, that's why they're not sick. That's why they're not in the hospital.
Well, he's almost there, but they're staying home and doing what they got to do, So
I'm saying that
anyway, so
they all got sick. That's if they didn't have their boosters or their shots. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? And so she's not going. I said, no, please don't come. And so she still has a really bad cough, and he's got a cough. And I said, no, please stay home, take care of yourself, So, and then
I'm sorry, Franny.
Yeah, I'm very sorry for them, because they've been ill for a while. Her granddaughter and her daughter don't have it, which shocked me, but everybody else does. So anyway, best wishes out to them to recover. So thank you. So you're going to try to make something totally different, huh?
Well,
Let's see how
it
goes.
We'll see how it goes. I need to preheat the oven too.
Well, if you have a hot oven, I'd say about 350, because you don't want it to burn.
Okay. Whoops. Hold the wire, everybody. I need to open up this curtain. I think that will make it a little, let's see, is that getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter?
Yeah, just a little bit there, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hello. Can you
Hello.
see me? Should I come closer?
If you want to, that'd be good.
Hold on. I have to move the counter.
Okay, I know you have to kind of push it up there, huh? Just be careful you don't drop anything. Okay, there you go.
Okay, 350. Done. All righty. I have my pan right here. I know, I wanted to ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you know what this is?
Hold on a minute. Let me see. That is a mixing flour and stuff together.
Really?
I think so. Where'd you get it?
My grandmother had it.
Yeah, I think it's like for mixing bread dough and stuff like that. I don't know.
Anybody?
Maybe somebody else knows.
Waka, 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 waka.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Hold on, let me take a picture and I can research it. Hold on, hold it up. Hold on a minute. Okay.
You want another one?
Yeah, one more. We'll try it and see what that does. Yeah, that looks good.
It's sort of tong-like, but
Yeah, it's some kind of a sifting tong or kneading. You know how you knead bread, but I don't think that would be good for kneading bread.
I have a couple of interesting, like I have this too. I know this is for, I love this because I've used this. This is for slicing the old egg, the old hard-boiled egg.
Yeah, that I have that somewhere too. My mother used to take that and make the egg, and then she'd put it on top of. Oh, that's for raviolis.
Slice it and put it on top of.
For potato salad.
Oh, pretty.
Remember how the eggs used to be on top of the potato salad?
Rich said you could use it as a hair comb.
Oh, gross. I don't think I have that much hair to pull through.
Yeti puller? That's a good one. Good morning, Nicholas. Patty's, her friend Franny has COVID.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Put those back in their space in the drawer. So I'm going to turn on this light and see what happens. If that makes any difference. Sure I am. Here it is. Okay.
There, that's better. Much better.
I have a bowl. Ooh, I need to tip up a little bit. Tip it. Tippy.
Yeah. You or the bowl. We can't one or the other.
Better?
Yes, much better.
Okay. All right. So I have the bowls.
All right. So you're going to measure out your 3 cups and 3 tablespoons of flour, whatever flour you're using.
I'm using my Pamela's. I have my cup.
Now that's gluten-free, you said, right?
Yes. 1, 2, 3. 3 cups.
And 3 tablespoons.
I'll put this in the cup. Good morning. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, now put that all in a bowl on the side.
Okay.
But leave some flour out so that you can roll things on it. You know, you're gonna put flour on your wooden board or whatever you're gonna use. Got it.
Okay.
Now you're gonna take up, that's on the side, and now in a different bowl. Actually, let me see your 2 bowls. Okay, put the flour in the red bowl because you want to put everything else in the yellow bowl. Just dump it in. It's okay. All right. There. Now in the yellow bowl, you're going to put all the other ingredients together. So we had 1 cup of sugar and 1 pinch of salt. So I don't know what you're going to use.
I'm going to use rice syrup. So I'll probably need more flour because I'm going to use some of this because this is a liquid.
How much of the liquid are you going to use for a cup?
Sorry?
What's the equivalent of the liquid to the 1 cup of sugar?
There is no liquid.
You just said that you were going to use that instead of sugar.
This is the sugar. So I'm going to use probably a half a cup of this instead of a full cup of sugar.
All right. Okay. And then put in a pinch of salt.
Okay.
Oh, that's not liquid.
Yeah, it is.
It's liquid. Okay, that's what I said. Okay.
It's
All
rice
right.
syrup.
And that's rice syrup. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to do half a cup of rice syrup.
All right. Well, write your recipe down in case it comes out, you know, good. You want to remember what you did.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Or we can go back and write it down and watch the video again.
That's why we watch YouTube. That's why we go to YouTube and watch the reruns. Okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
So there's my rice syrup. And how much salt?
Pinch.
Pinch. Getting my pinch of salt on. Pinch. Pinch.
Good. Now, there was a tablespoon, which is a big tablespoon of soft butter. Do you have your soft butter?
Softened butter right here.
All right, so I think four of those little line markers is a tablespoon. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is one each one is a tablespoon.
Oh, that's
Each
good.
line, okay. Butter.
That's wonderful.
Well,
I just put 4 tablespoons in.
a little bit more in just because it's good butter.
Yeah, that's mine was 2. Oh well.
Okay.
And then I had a cup of sour cream. I'm not sure what you're using. Oh dear, now I feel bad. I put too much butter in. Well, we'll see what happens.
That's terrible.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Okay, I'm using yogurt.
Okay.
Greek yogurt.
Are you
Organic Greek yogurt.
the thick one you said, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you want a cup of that. A full cup is okay, you know, yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
And then you're gonna need your teaspoon of baking soda. Hi, Lynn.
I was all excited last night. I had all the ingredients and then I went back and read it and I go, the only baking soda I have is the one from the refrigerator for the last year. So
That's okay. You could still use it. Hi, Mama Grace. I see you're on.
What's that?
Mama Grace is on.
Mama Grace and Lily.
Hi, Naomi.
Thank you, Dan and Stacy.
Oh, hi, Rob.
Dan had an extra. So I need how much again?
Of what?
Of
1 level teaspoon.
Teaspoon of vanilla.
Did you do, oh, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, or if you like vanilla, add more flavor. I added more. Now you have to beat that so it's kind of liquidy.
Just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Who else is here? What's happening on?
Let's see. Rob Morocco says, hi, ladies.
Hi, Rob.
Rich says, could use it as a hair comb. Gotcha. April, Naomi, William, Mama Grace, Lynn Schuler, Michael Keel. Hi, Michael. Nicholas Knight was here too. So we got a nice group of people.
Got a nice little party going on. Okay, the rice syrup is a little, I need something a little.
Okay, I went ahead and did all mine already.
Oh, you're making them again?
Yeah, might as well. But I'm not making a double batch. You can hear me. I'm just making a single batch.
Now, I was wondering, I thought maybe cinnamon would be good in them. Yes, no?
Sure, if you want it. I just wanted it the way, the normal way I was taught to make them.
Well, you know me.
I know, and you know me. I can't stand change. So. And you change everything. So who, we meet in the middle.
I'm going to sit here and beat my eggs for a minute.
All right, go
Or my
ahead.
eggs. Beat my cream.
Well, I don't know what you're beating, but you have to sit down for it. So,
I'm gonna beat the rice syrup in the the
okay.
what would sour
I use, okay, I used an electric meat beater on mine, so it doesn't hurt, but whatever you works for you.
and I'd have to go back downstairs and
Oh, okay.
run
Okay.
back
No,
up and
everything's very handy right now, except for all my stuff's in storage. So I'm using the tasters. Oh, while you're beating that, let me show you what was made yesterday.
wow. Nice. Is that the taster or did you do it? Wait, your microphone.
They're almond biscottis. He made them yesterday.
The taster made those. Beautiful.
Yeah. See? Look at that.
Beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, let's see one. Can you get one out of the cookie jar?
Of course I can.
Okay.
Look at this.
Wow. Here's for the taster. Very nice.
Really yummy.
Okay.
All right, once you get that completely mixed, it has to be really good. You can't have any
No lump.
rice, honey, or whatever that is.
Rice syrup. It's a low glycemic. It's a little more it's sugar basically, but it's
Okay.
it's not white cane sugar.
Well, we have a nice sunny day. It's going to get to about 30 today. So
Yeah, here too.
tomorrow about
Did
36.
it snow last night?
No, I don't think we had any snow last
Oh,
night.
beautiful snow here last night.
Well, you can always get the
I've never
lake
said
effect.
that in my life. Beautiful.
I
snow.
know, I know.
I have never. I just like. Did I just? My brain just said that. Yeah. No, it is.
Well,
Real.
yeah.
It's the snow that we would have had on Christmas. That would have been pretty.
Yes, yes. Well, you get that lake effect snow all the time. We don't get that all the time.
This is the only. This other than the snow that when you had the snow that day, then we had it later that day, and then last night.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's been icy because it melted and then it got cold.
We went out that Sunday when everything was a sheet of ice. I could barely get out of this driveway. I had to just roll down the whole driveway. The road was clear, the two main roads. And then I got to the parking lot of where I was going. This is like 11 o'clock in the morning. And the parking lot was a sheet of ice.
Wow.
And the people had to come out and get me because I would have felt, so they all came out and got me, and we all walked back in because they were young kids. They could, take the snow or ice, not me.
I didn't put the baking soda in anywhere.
Well, put it in the liquid and mix it up. It goes in with the liquid. I asked you if you did the baking soda, but you didn't hear me. Are you having trouble hearing me?
I would know that I didn't do it because I didn't open it yet. Okay, so that's 3 tablespoons? What? How many?
No. You're just putting in 1 level teaspoon.
Teaspoon. Those would have not been a good cookie.
No, that would have been terrible.
Okay, that's a half a teaspoon because I couldn't find my teaspoon.
Okay, that's fine.
And there's
okay, and then mix that in with your liquids. That's fine.
All righty. Beautiful day today. Yeah. You will, Mama Grace. Oh, she meant she wishes she had biscotti. Well, you'll have Kringlas. Okay. And you're all ready to go there.
Well, I'm ready to show you how to start knifing in them.
Okay.
So you need a butter knife, like a regular butter knife like that. Okay. And
I came ready to roll here, Patty.
I know you did. I'm really proud of you. You had everything out.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put this down here now. And I don't know if you can hear me then.
Yogurt?
I
Butter?
know. Does it taste good?
Mhm.
All right. Okay. So, and you can see me, right? Okay. See my bowl? There.
Yep.
Okay. Now what I do is I take my scooper and I sprinkle it all over the top and, kind of cover it a little bit with
The
some,
flour from the 3 cups.
yeah. Just take that whole thing and sprinkle it around.
I love
And
it.
then just the top, you want to layer it on the top and do another one. Yeah, spread it all over. Okay. All right. Good. Now take your knife and just start going down towards you. And then do the whole thing across and then go like a tic-tac-toe and start across at the top. And you'll see it starts actually balling up the first time you do it.
Yep.
And then you keep doing this until all that flour is mixed in. Make sure you get the sides. And then just keep going back and forth until you get it all knifed in.
Knives.
Now, don't be impatient and try to add more flour right away because you do have to get this in before you continue on. You want to get this all mixed in. And like I said, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, like I said before, your arm will get tired if you do it correctly. Okay, now it's starting to ball up pretty good. Okay.
Mine is not balling so well because of the liquid.
Add more flour.
Trying to ball it here.
Okay, add more flour.
I don't know where Dave Love is, but I wish he was here right now. Okay, it's balling up.
I can messenger him. You want me to messenger him?
No, he didn't want to be here because there were knives and balls involved.
Oh, how funny. He's Is it starting to ball up?
Yeah.
Okay. And then once you think you have that under control with the flour mixed in pretty good, you can add some more and just keep going. Now it's starting to form peaks, right?
We are making, Patty, please tell Rich and the rest of the crew what we're making.
Okay. What we're making is a family cookie that was passed down to me when I first got married way back in the 60s. And it was from my mother-in-law, who's English and German. And they got it from their mother. So it's a Kringlas, Kringlas. And it's basically a Swedish cookie. And it's a bread dough type cookie, but it's not bread. It's a sweet cookie. It's supposed to be a sweet cookie. And it's a doughy cookie, and it's a cookie that is a dunker. So we make them into figure eights, and then you can hold it on one end and dunk it on the other. So I made a double batch last week, and they were gone in like 3 days. I gave big batch to, let me see. Okay, looking good. Got to keep adding your flour. It's going to get harder, so keep making them as small as you can. So that's what we're making. Now today, instead of the typical recipe, which is what I use, Jenna wants to try a variation. So because she does gluten-free, I'll let her, instead of sour cream, she's using yogurt. And instead of regular white flour, she's using what kind of flour?
I'm using Pamela's. It's the best all-purpose. It's a wonderful artisan blend, and Pamela is from Ukiah, California.
Okay, so she's using that kind of flour. Instead of sugar, she's using rice syrup. She's coming over with that.
You know the Lindbergh really good rice cakes. This is the same
Yeah.
company.
Okay. So everything else she's doing is the same, the tea, baking soda, the vanilla,
The knifing.
the butter. Yeah. So now the secret to the whole thing is how you knife in the flour. So I'm going to continue on with
Hi,
mine.
DK. Hi, DK. Welcome to 11:11 with Jenna. We're making Kringlas today. And I can't wait to hear your story. So maybe next week you can jump on. But Rich Kachai, Kringlas. Yes. Kringlas. Does anyone really know what Kringlas means? It's okay, more flour. Yeah, I see how it gets more challenging as the knifing goes on. It doesn't seem like all this flour is going to absorb. Are you talking, Patty? Can't hear you at all.
Google. I'm talking to Google. Can you hear me?
Now I can.
All right, let me
Oh,
see.
Rich is making oatmeal cookies.
Good.
Hey, DK, private message me and we'll book a night or a day. Is morning better for you? Morning or night? You tell me. 11:11 a.m. Eastern time or 11:11 p.m. Eastern time? It seems awfully dry to me. Patty.
What?
The flour seems awfully dry to me.
Okay, this is a, well, yes, it will be because you have to roll it. Pick up a ball in your hands and see if you can form a ball and roll it in your fingers. Let me see if it starts to rope. If you're okay so far, I think you're okay. Yeah, keep going. Kringle is a Northern European pastry, a variety of a pretzel, introduced by Roman Catholic monks in the 13th century in Denmark, from where they spread through Scandinavia and evolved several kinds of sweet, salty, or filled pastries in the shape of a kringle, which is a figure 8, like a pretzel. So that's what kringle is, a form of a pretzel, only it's a sweet bread cookie bread. And I'm going to get going on this one too here for a minute.
I have more flour than I have balls.
I'll keep going.
Is it Swedish?
You may have to add, why don't you add another maybe half a cup of not syrup, the yogurt. Maybe just a scoop of yogurt. Try that.
Scoop.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Knifing.
It's a real.
So Rich is making oatmeal cookies. Anybody else out there making any cookies? Drinking anything? Eating anything? What's going on? We're in the kitchen, so we need to eat. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, Andrew Rader will be here. We'll talk about how we can hypnotize ourselves from eating the rest of the cookies. Mary's doing her thing. I wish I could show you Mary, but this is what she looks like.
I hear her.
She keeps the bead around here just for a couple of hours while the sun is in a certain way.
Did you see my friend Angie in Boston made these Kringlas?
Yes.
And she said her family devoured them in a day and a half, and she's making another batch.
Check out what DK's doing. She's making oatmeal cookies later and eating apple pie, cinnamon swirl pancakes, and drinking coffee.
Oh my God.
Yeah, girl. Cinnamon swirl pancakes. I have turned the beat around in my head. So it's January 11th, everybody. 1/11/22. Pretty groovy, wouldn't you say? March 23rd, 2 years. Having a party. Sign up for your time now. We will be going from 11:11 a.m. through the midnight hour of the next day. That's right, March 23rd. Maybe we could, if Nicholas is here, maybe you could teach us a drawing class. I need to get Phyllis back on. But do you have watercolors at home by any chance, Patty?
No, I have, well, I have various types of art in storage, and I have original oils, I have watercolors, I have
But do you have actual watercolors? Because we could do a watercolor painting class. Do your kids have watercolors?
Oh, you mean the actual supplies? No, I don't have any art supplies here at all. No. But go ahead, and I would be very happy to watch, and if it's at night, have a glass of wine.
I have lots of little tiny flowery kind of, let's see. Yeah, it's rolling. It's kind of falling apart a little bit.
We'll put some flour in it. Let me see. Is that the end of your flour?
No.
All right, keep flouring, please.
All right. There's the end of the flour.
Okay.
Do that just because. There goes science out the window. I'm staying in beat with Mary as she prays. I'm knifing.
Good.
We need some psycho music right now. Hold on. Go, Mary. I don't want to get pulled off the air. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Did you hear the psycho?
I sure did. I was knifing to it. You didn't see me going like this.
If you don't think we have fun here,
This should be
watching long enough.
2 nuts in the kitchen.
Psycho cookies. Can't hear you.
I'm done with my flour too. So what are you adding? More?
A little bit of yogurt.
Oh boy, that's like almost 2 cups of yogurt. Okay.
Wait, I gotta do that again just because it was fun. Make sure you knife those balls. That's what Patty said to do.
All right, now the dough should end up being a little sticky. So look, it's Jenna.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Okay, yeah, mine's a little bit more floury than that. I'm gonna keep knifing. Oh, thank you, William D. I've had my moments. I've been in a couple movies. I was a yoga instructor in one movie called The Lake Effect. Yeah, I'm sure you saw it. Well, we're gonna have something here. Let me get my pad. I didn't have that.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
No, I can't now.
All right, I'm going to continue making a couple figure eights.
Okay.
So what you end up doing is taking a scoop of I'm going to put a little flour on my board.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah.
I put parchment paper on my cookie sheet because I don't like them to burn or stick.
Okay. I have that.
Okay. And then I'm going to get a tablespoon, excuse me. All right, this is the tablespoon. I take a large portion. See that portion?
Uh-huh.
All right, flour your hands a little bit because it's sticky. Flour your board. Now, I'm going to do this because Julie didn't get to see this, so I'm going to do this now so she can see this.
I don't think I got enough.
All right, Julie, this is for you. You just kind of start out like this, put it down, and then I start in the center and work my way out until you make a long rope about, I don't know, about a 1/4 inch thick. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And when you see the rope, then I go over here.
Mine's going to be a smaller figure eight this round.
Yeah.
I should find my paper. Paper! Where's my paper? Where's my parchment paper? Might be downstairs. Parchment paper. It's sort of like Patty Loman, parchment paper, parchment paper. I'll be right back, Patty. Entertain the troops. There's 12 people here. Thank you very much. Come into 11 with Jenna. We're making Kringlas. Ooh, hold on. Ready to do a little dance with me, Patty?
Sure.
I don't want to get Kringlas on my...
11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11. Who you gonna call right now? 11 with Jenna. With Jenna. 11 with Jenna. Right now. 11 with Jenna. With Jenna. It's 11. Who you
I gotta put this on pause. Hold on a second.
11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, gonna make another one. She went for parchment paper, so she'll be right back. Right.
And Gracie with the handoff. Woohoo! Mama Grace is right at the door with the handoff.
He's paying attention.
Okay. Woohoo! Go, go, go. Psycho killers. Okay. Let's try another one here. So I can make a bigger one.
Let me see what you made. How big did you make them?
Well, it's a little, the dough is a little dry.
Okay.
So,
Well, it should be sticky. It's not sticky at all.
yeah, it's sticky, but it's crumbly because it's gluten-free flour.
Right. Well, just form it then. Just roll it together a little bit longer. You might have to if it's going to.
Can't hear a word you're.
If your flour, if it's crumbly and it's not real sticky, you may need to make them thicker so that way they stay together. So instead of a 1/4 inch, make it a 1/2 inch thick and form it and see what happens. Do
Okay.
a couple of them, one thinner, one thicker, and see. Did you hear that?
Yes, ma'am. Before you sounded like Charlie Brown's teacher.
I loved all those Charlie Brown.
Yeah, good stuff. Charles Schultz was an absolute genius. Okay, this is a pretty good one, I think. Go, Mary. Okay.
Well, these will go fast because I'm going to go see my grandchildren later, I think.
Bring them some Kringlas.
Oh, yeah, we love them. So,
Yeah, gluten-free Kringlas, not as. But if they work, I'm going to have quite a few of them. Gluten-free flour, crumbles and sets, yeah. It's a blend of flours, no coconut. No coconut.
and no Nutella.
No Nutella. And no white sugar, brown rice syrup for my sugar.
Did you see that Nutella thing that Rob Morocco did?
Super
That
funny.
is hysterical.
And there was something on TV last night that said Nutella. Was it on Jeopardy? Was there a Nutella question on Jeopardy?
Yes, it was Jeopardy. Yeah. Yeah,
She-
she won over $1 million so far.
Rolling it. 510 in the house. Woo! You know, she was robbed last week.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Really sad. Right outside her house in Oakland. Been there. Yeah, mine are going to be thicker 8s. I have a little one, cute little one.
What you're going to have to do then, if you have a thin one and a thicker one,
No, they're the same. One's just smaller than the other.
Okay, but their thickness is the same?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I just rolled it out smaller. It was my first one. Oh, April's husband Mike eats Nutella by the spoonful.
Yeah, that's
We can't get with that.
no,
But
no.
there are others on the show that are equally as fond of Nutella. Julie, Rob Morocco.
They can have it.
I agree with you. Hi, Joe. Joe Saiva? Saiva? No, you're not a Nutella person either?
Good man.
So the taster's rocking the biscotti.
Oh, yeah, they came out fabulous.
Made another 8. Crazy 8. Well, that's a crazy 8. I don't know about that one. That one looks more like not an 8.
Okay, this batch is going in the oven. Steve. Miss Jenna.
Beautiful. Wow. If my hands weren't full of raw Kringla, I would do a standing ovation for you. We're not haters, we're just not lovers of Nutella. It's a difference.
Okay, I'm setting my timer now for about 8 minutes because I want to check them in 8 minutes.
Well, we have 8 people watching, so it all works. It's a staple in your house. Nutella is a staple? Wow. Yeah, no. Now I'm getting the hang.
Good.
Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep those Kringlas rollin'. Rollin', 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 Kringlas. Yeah, girl. Rolling out the Kringlas. Good morning, Bill Winokur. By the way, it's a Jenna Mammina production. Dave Love does the artwork. Jenna Mammina produces the shows. Just thought I would run that by you. Waiting for the Winokers to come back on the show. Hello, Winokers. Wow, this is a really long, this is a crazy 8 right here. Yeah, Winokers, come back. March 23rd is the 2-year mark. So perhaps you can roll on for that. April. Oh, that's so cute. Oh yeah, this is a good 8. Yeah, Jenna. Yeah. Do. Rolling, rolling.
I'm going to keep going here.
Keep it rolling.
Yep.
We got to keep it rolling.
Absolutely.
Dan makes banana muffins with Nutella stuffed inside.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Okay. Some of my 8s look less as I got better as I kept rolling.
Well, just go back and fix them into an 8. That's all. Just go back and, just fix them on the pan.
Oh, I know, Bill. I was just saying. He does really crazy cool art. Here are my little Kringlas. My little gluten-free Kringlas.
Okay, looks good.
Going in for 8. Hold the wire. I have to wash my hands. I am a bit of a hand washer, but all right. Where's my towel? Okay, 8 minutes. You guys have seen my timer, right? 8. And there we go. I have a whole bowl of Kringlas dough. Kringlas. See? So you're gonna go see your grandchildren today? Whoops.
Yes, don't you have another pan?
I just have the one pan. What's that?
I'll pick up Macy about 5 o'clock from her drama club practice, and then I'll be with the kids from 3 o'clock until
Fun.
my daughter gets home. Yeah. So then I got to pick a day when my grandson and I are going to make pecan crescents.
Oh, because you didn't do that for Christmas this year.
Yeah, we didn't do Christmas cookies hardly.
Kringlas. L-A-S. Kringlas. I guess I could be making more 8s. Or drinking more water. Drinking more water. Always time to, anytime I see a stairway, if I, stairway instead of elevators, and if I walk by water, I drink. I don't walk by it. When I walk near water, I drink. So I guess I better be making more 8s.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Just lay out the parchment paper on the counter or something and make them, and then you can slip them over into the pan.
Okay. Back to work, kids. She's keeping me.
Otherwise your dough's going to get drier than it is.
Oh, got it. Okay. Can't have dry dough. I was going to say something else, but I won't. Oh yeah, isn't that a beautiful blue glass? I bought that at the Krasel Art Center about 4 years ago, and he never came back. And had he come back, I would have bought 3 more because I've broken one. They are lovely. Okay, parchment paper's down. Kringlas. Back to Kringlas creating. But if the clock is ticking, so we'll know how they are in a minute. I'll bring one down to Mama Grace.
I have to promise Lynn that I'll save her a cookie or 2 because she didn't get any last time.
No. Yeah, mine's pretty crumbly. I have to warm it in my hands and then it's okay.
Yeah, butter will kind of help it together.
What's that?
The butter and your yogurt should help it stick together.
Yeah. Oh, they're lovely. 11. 11. United cut flights as about 3,000 workers call in. United Airlines just cut a lot of flights, kids. So hopefully you're not flying United today. I'm so glad you guys are here hanging out with us. It is a beautiful day. I was going to make something else. What else was I going to make? Oh, biscochitos. We still haven't done, we didn't make our Christmas cookies either.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Doesn't mean we still don't have time, right, Gracie? Now that I have everything out, I'll do it today. May 24th. Have I mentioned May 24th to you, Patty? Hey, Bill Winokur.
Yes, you did.
May 24th. If you haven't heard, I have a gig at Jazz at Lincoln's. Oh, did I say it out loud? I can't say it yet. Forget it.
No, I didn't hear it.
Nothing.
Okay.
I'll be singing jazz somewhere in New York City. Come on, Kringlas, don't fail me now. 11 with Jenna and Patty. 11 with Jenna. Oh, there's 13, Patty. We're making
Hi, Bill Winiger.
We're making a cookie, and it's a Danish or a Swedish cookie?
Well, it's actually it started in a Danish area by the monks back in the 13th century, but it ended up actually being a Swedish cookie in the long run. So
that's what we're making. Patty's making her regular version, and I'm making a gluten-free brown rice sugar version. So I didn't go vegan. There is actual butter in here, but not very much butter, which is interesting. You would have thought there would have been a lot more butter involved. 11 with Jenna.
okay, mine are almost done. I put 2 more minutes on the timer because they're a little thicker than I normally would make, which is okay because the last time I made them, that was 10 to 12 minutes. So I'm forming my last cookie now.
Okay. I think almond would work, April, except for sometimes when you're baking and using straight almond flour and not a blend, it doesn't have the guar gum, and there's a couple other, like in this particular blend, there is brown rice flour. So I have brown rice flour and brown rice syrup in this. Tapioca starch, white rice flour, potato starch, sorghum flour, arrowroot starch, guar gum, sweet rice flour, and rice bran. Those other things are what make it almost, gives it the gluten, gives it the sticky. So the almond flour would be tasty. And I've made cookies with straight almond flour. We made those ricotta cookies. That ricotta lemon cookie, and that was with almond flour. Those were good. I'm excited. Yeah, and actually, this is a new blend of Pamela's because Pamela's was purchased by a larger company. So you can still find Pamela's. Myers has it. You can get it at Whole Foods in South Bend, but Myers has Pamela's. It's good. It's not. I'm happy these are turning out because this is like a $16 bag of flour. So if it doesn't work, I have my timer on. I sure do. Thanks, Mama. So you guys, if you're enjoying, look at beautiful Patty.
We'll go in as soon as these are done, this batch will go in. Okay.
Very nice. Ooh, ooh. They smell good. Mine aren't quite done yet. A little bit longer now. 11 with Jenna. Whenever there's 11 on, I sing, or we dance to 11 with Jenna. Patty, 11 with Jenna. 11
Timer for 2 more minutes.
What's that?
Set your timer for 2 more minutes.
I was just gonna let Mary do the counting. I was gonna do 60 Marys. Dance to 60 Hail Marys.
All right. I need to put the coffee pot on.
Mama, we're gonna have Kringlas. Yeah, Jenna. Give that 8. Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
So tonight on the show again is Dr. Andrew Rader, hypnotherapist, acupuncturist to the stars. That'll be fun. Tomorrow morning is the best of Bill. How about that, Bill? The best of Bill. Bill picks a show from the last, 1,150 shows, and we'll be playing that tomorrow during the 11:11 hour, and I'm going to watch it. Some of it, maybe.
April Bruce can smell the cookies from there.
Because they might be burning.
Oh, I got the timer. So far, so good.
They're just starting to toast on the bottom. Now remember, gluten-free, you have to bake them a little bit longer.
Just make sure the top is just a golden brown, lightly.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah. The bottom was just the tiniest bit.
okay. All right. I think mine are done. I'm gonna look.
Dancing with Mary. Yeah, Gracie. Gracie, get the Baileys going and a Kringlas. Bailey's has a new to us, salted caramel Bailey's and a chocolate espresso and an almond milk. Bailey's has almond milk. Bailey's now. They had to get on board with the movement. I made almond milk yesterday. I think I've made that on the show. Wow. Beauteous. Maximus.
That's the bottom. I turned it over, and then the top is just slightly golden brown.
Okay.
Otherwise, they'll be too dry.
I have to rock this 1-8. It didn't quite make it. It's an S right now. Oh, she already had her Baileys. Yeah, have more. Why not? Those are really pretty, aren't they? All right. Should I roll out one more? Should I check? I'll check. Hold on. They're getting there. They're not as pretty as regular flour because regular flour is regular flour and this is rice flour and all the others. But I still think I'm going to enjoy them a lot. And I'm getting better at my 8s. I have to kind of pull them apart. I have to encourage the length here. And then roll them on. Keep on rolling. Kringlas. How you guys doing out there? How are those pancakes? If you're still here, DK. Cinnamon swirl pancakes. Yum. What am I gonna? I haven't eaten anything today yet. I've just been hanging with my little Pearl. Rich, are you still there? How are your oatmeal cookies? Take a photo and post them on my page. Must be a cookie making day, huh? Pancakes gone, girl. Gone, gone. I hear that. How about, oh, DK, you can't do nighttime. Okay. Because I have next Tuesday available. How about, well, next Wednesday morning. Friday nights are fun too. And if you're a poetry gal, we do poetry. What's that? Ooh, cookies.
All right, we're going for the test now. I'm going. I'll be right back.
Fine. Yeah, Jenna, get your Kringlas on. I think mine are done. Because they're brown on the bottom. Yeah, they're done.
Okay.
Let me get a plate.
Okay.
Let's see. Can't have a white plate because they're already a little bit.
Right.
Let's see. But that's what I have. I'll put them, well, I have my pretty blue plates, but they're down here. Oh, I know. Ah, don't break it. Okay. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those Kringlas rolling. I'm gonna wash my hands again.
Gotta watch this. There's space in your cup. That's yours right there.
What's that?
I'm gonna have the taster try it for me. I got a thumbs up.
Awesome.
So now I'm gonna try one. And you get yours.
I'm getting them.
Okay.
This is so fun, Patty.
Mm. Wow, they look nice. Turn one over. Okay, good. Now
Cheers.
taste one. Oh, here we go. Cheers.
Mm. Mm.
Came out okay?
Mm. Mm. Now, as they sit, they get a little bit crunchier too, I would imagine. Then you can dunk them, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. My grandkids eat these by the half dozen. It doesn't make a lot, you know, your batch doesn't make a
It's
ton
like
of
it's like eating, it's like a little bit of a sweet bread.
Exactly. That's what I said. Right. So you like it? Cheers again. Okay.
I don't know who's still here. I need to get my, I have Kringlas in my hands. Hold the wire, everybody. Mom, I'll bring you in a minute.
Bill's on his way to come taste them. He'll be here in 3 hours.
Come on. Just don't fly United and you'll be okay. Get on Alaska.
Mm, mm, mm. Mm. These are so good.
I'm on the way for a tasting. Be there in 3. Okay. Pancakes gone, girl. Wow, you guys, thank you so much. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Kringlas. It's Kringlas time. Maybe I could make an earring out of it. See the brown, they're brown.
They're very nice. They turned out good. And they're not falling apart, so
Oh, not yet.
you did good.
Because I haven't dropped the plate yet. No,
Here's your round of applause.
thank you. Here, we'll both have one.
Okay.
Wait, whoa. I opened something up I didn't mean to.
Oh,
There we are. Forgot to, oh, well, tonight is Andy Rader. Tomorrow morning is Bill's Picks. Bill's best. He's going to pick a show out. And then tomorrow night, just hang out, community night. Thursday morning, Michael Keel. Thursday night, the pet parade. Bring your cats. April, you have cats. Yeah, isn't this beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 of these left, and I had a green one, and it broke.
Yeah, it reminds me of the old carnival glass.
Yeah, this guy, I bought them at the art fair. Have you been to the art fair, Patty?
Yeah, with you last summer.
We had fun. All right, kids. Well, I have to go make more Kringlas before they dry up.
Yes. Yeah.
You don't want to get your Kringlas dried up. Have a great
In the
day.
oven.
Thank you, Rich. Do you have a letter for me? Patty, oh my Patty.
Oh, me? Hmm.
Yeah.
It's a Charlie Brown episode. How about an S?
S for Patty Loman, S for Kringlas. Yes, I say here we go, and there they are. Yes, that's fun. Oh, I just said 4 legs. Oh, I didn't say just dogs. I said cats, iguanas, birds, fish, whatever it is. Let's do the dish. And there goes Patty Loman in the kitchen now, wondering how many Kringlas more we're gonna eat today. So Patty, have a great day, and all of you have a great day too. Stay safe, stay healthy, be real nice, and be careful when you're walking on the ice. So from your thoughts, make them satisfying, and from your words, make them soothing words, and from your heart, have a very, very soulful heart today. And Mama Grace, I'll bring you some Kringlas now. Thank you, April Bruce. I want to say wow to Patty Loman the day before her birthday. Oh, Patty Loman, it is her birthday tomorrow. So everybody, let's have some fun tonight. We'll see you later, everybody. Patty, you're out of sight.
Thank you.
Love hard, everybody.
Real hard.